Two girls shooting the shit, hey.
You'll keep doing that every time.
Hey, Mo.
Hey, Em.
How you doing?
I am great. Blessed. You?
I'm sick.
Oh, no. I hope it's not COVID-19.
Better not be that Rona. I don't know. But I'm feeling sick. But the show must go on.
Yes, the show must go on.
So this is our first real episode of Two Girls Shooting the Shit with MMO.
Yes, it is. What a joyous day.
Why don't we tell everybody who we are?
I am from Texas. I have lived all over. My favorite places have been London and New York and LA. They've been my favorite places. Don't look me up now. No, take that out. Just kidding.
Look her up, y'all.
I have two cats, Jimmy and Pantera. You can follow them on @Jimmy and Pantera on Instagram. They are Brooklyn cats.
We're plugging.
Yeah, that's the plug. They're Brooklyn cats from Brownsville and Bay Ridge, and they are 12 years old. I'm single, and in my free time, I sit on my couch and watch TV or go online because we are in a pandemic.
Okay. So is that what are you on dating apps?
Oh, I am on dating apps. My profile doesn't say anything.
She's very private. Well, we started this podcast. Mo and I have been friends for, like 15 years now.
Yeah.
Which is showing our age a little bit. But we met at work and something just clicked. And we've been like sisters ever since.
Yeah, that's true. You know, just some time to spend together on a little project.
Yeah, this is our pandemic project. Some of y'all are making sourdough bread or refinishing furniture or whatever y'all are doing. And we decided to turn our conversations into podcasts. So
exactly, like most people are doing these days.
Right.
So tell us about you.
Oh, me. Okay. My name is Emily. I too am a 40-year-old woman.
I never said my age though, so I don't know
I'm
about
40 and I'm proud of it, so I don't care. I am a mommy to a beautiful little girl and two crazy little boys. I'm married to a very interesting person that I love dearly, and we have a very distinguished dog named Cardozo. It's a nod to Benjamin Cardozo. He was a well-known justice. My husband and I met in law school. So that's kind of a little bit about me. I'm not a practicing lawyer, nor do I want to be. I live in Cali. I've almost exclusively lived in Cali, DC for a little bit, and then abroad for about half a year in the Netherlands. I don't really know what else to say about myself.
Okay.
Typical mom.
Right. And that's one of the reasons why we wanted to do this podcast in the first place, because we realized that life is a journey of self-discovery. We're still figuring out who we are, and who we are when we met isn't necessarily who we are right now. And
very different.
To be honest,
different.
I don't know who I am right now.
From day to day, even.
Yeah, exactly. Minute to minute.
I think that's a good point. I mean, who we are or who we were when we met, I would say just dramatically different from who we are today.
Yeah. I would say you more so than me. I had some catching up to do.
No, but there's a lot of life changes, a lot of growing, a lot of hard times, a lot of good times. But I think that there's been a lot of, at the core, we're the same people we've always been, just the same virtues, the same outlook. But I think that the experiences have definitely, you're vegan, for crying out loud.
Mm-hmm.
I remember we used to tear up some charcuterie together, and
I still do, but it's
now vegan. We're doing vegan charcuterie trays, which was delicious, actually, by the way.
And I forgot you had some.
Yes.
So anything is possible.
Yeah. We went to law school. We went from working in a law firm as like underlings, being told what to do and running around scurrying doing all kinds of errands and things to getting our law degrees.
I don't know. I've been thinking about it. Maybe I will try. Let's see.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. I feel like there's just so much injustice out there. It's almost like an obligation, but then I really don't know what to do. So I just give it up to God and say, use me in whatever form you need, you know?
Are you a faith-driven person? Are you a religious person?
Hell to the no. But I am spiritual.
Okay. People say that all the time. What does that mean?
It says, there's something greater. Like I'm not agnostic. I say that I don't know either way. I definitely know we're all connected and there's something greater, and whether it be energy itself. I believe in a higher power than just our minds. Like, I believe we have a soul. I believe, like, I don't know what that means. The soul could just be the chemicals that are running through your body and making you feel the way you feel. Like, I don't know. I believe that, like, our ancestors can communicate with us in different ways if you're in tune. And if you really look at it, a lot of these things are all the same. It's just, for me, the reason why I'm not religious, because I just understand it's a system of control. And so that's why I'm not religious.
Dang.
So are you religious?
I was raised in a very Catholic household. I went to Catholic school my entire life. I still hold on to the teachings and the belief system, that I was raised with. I'm not a good Catholic. You will not see me at church on Sundays. Although now they do mass online, so that happens in my house. But I do believe in Jesus Christ. I have gone to Christian churches. I really enjoy Christian churches, but I'm Catholic, so it's there's like a weird thing, like, I don't know, but Christian church is fun. And stuff like that. Yeah, I love that.
I like Catholic church because it's fast.
It's fast and it's very, like, ritualistic.
Yeah.
So one of the things is you can get lost in it and not pay attention, which is, like, I think the danger or the bad part about it. So my favorite part of Mass is, like, the homily when the priest actually explains scripture and how it applies to your life. So I'm always looking for, in my faith, looking for a way to apply it to my everyday life. I mean, I take it as stories. I'm not taking the Bible as literal fact. It's a way to teach us how to be,
Yeah, exactly. That's the way I see it. I see it like people use it for hope, because it's like, if you didn't have that, like, what are you going to be looking for hope, be hopeful for, So I feel like it gives people some kind of hope. And the lessons are not unique to the Bible. You can go to, like, ancient times and, like, go back deep in Africa and things like that. So
different scripts to different books. Yeah,
so these are just like things that have been passed down orally too. Like, so it's just so much, just lessons. And I think that being receptive to learning lessons and everything is something, like, that's important for everybody. And so that on that part, like, I'm a fan of religion, but on all the rest, the judgment and the hatred and things like that,
I'm not a fan of that either.
Yeah, I just like I don't want to be a part of anything that is hateful. Like, it's just not.
Yeah, no negativity in 2021.
Right, I've been a hater all my life.
So we're doing this podcast. We're going to talk about a lot of things.
Yeah, what are some things we're going to talk about?
Well, we did record an election episode. We actually recorded on election day. So that's something exciting. Get to know our political minds, our views. I don't know, a lot of social issues. I know that's something we're both very passionate about, social justice issues and things like that. Also, just, whatever's going on in our life. This is us shooting the shit. It's whatever we talk about anyways. Kids, marriage, dating, mental health, fitness. I don't know.
Yeah.
So Mo, you told us a little bit about who you are. What do you like to do? Pre or post pandemic, whatever.
Right. Pre-pandemic, I love to travel. I just love traveling. I'm an energy person. I'm very intuitive. I pick up on energy a lot, and I like going to different places and just getting the vibe of the people. And so that was my favorite thing. I didn't get to travel much when I was younger, even though I, traveled for like life, like moving around and things like that. But like in the past, like 3 or 4 years, I finally started traveling. And so it's been great. And I kind of felt cheated by this pandemic because it's like, hey, I started traveling late in life and now we have a pandemic. How dare you? So I try to travel locally in the pandemic. I've been to Denver, Austin, Philadelphia. I think that's it. And then local places like Long Island, upstate, Ithaca, Finger Lakes.
Masked up, of course.
Of course, always.
We are responsible people.
I am responsible for this COVID, air quotes, 19. I'm just kidding.
Cool. So you're a traveler. I mean, I knew that about you, obviously. But
yeah. What about you?
Me, before the pandemic, I always like to joke that there was like a me before marriage and kids. And then there's this being that just kind of goes through the days sipping coffee and picking up trash and toys. But for me, things that I enjoyed, I used to be very passionate about fitness. Mm-hmm. That's something I want to focus more on in 2021. I used to be a huge yoga enthusiast. I love Bikram yoga. I like to sweat and feel like I'm, working this body. I just explained to my kids this morning, actually, that your body is the only vessel that God gives you to go through life from the beginning all the way to the end. So you have to take care of it. Otherwise, because they didn't want to eat their fruit and all this stuff.
But it's true. It's very true.
So you have to take care of it. And, I'm, like I said, I'm 40 and things are starting to creak and crack and, not as flexible as I used to be. So just to be able to feel good in my own skin 24/7, got to take good care of it. So,
well, if you ever want to do workouts on Zoom, let me know.
Yes. Well, I love yoga. Yeah. And I went through a Zumba phase. I don't like to dance in front of people, but I will work it out at home. Like I will get down. That's a great way to get your heart pumping, and
I think besides your wedding, I don't think I've ever seen you dance.
Yeah, I'm really shy about that kind of stuff. Like I'm not my at-home personality is a whole nother personality from my like in the world personality. Yeah. I think I'm more outgoing at home.
Yeah, when I was younger, I was shy in public, and I realized it was because I felt judged. Like I was like, oh, I look like an idiot up here trying to dance. And then I was like, fuck these people. We get one life. Why am I going to sit here and limit myself and say I didn't get to dance because I was scared they were going to laugh at me? Fuck them.
Mine is probably the opposite of yours. I consider myself a kind person, but in my brain, I am judging everybody, every single body.
Me too.
So if somebody's out there dancing, but if somebody's looking a fool, dancing, acting a fool, like I feel the embarrassment or the shame that they should feel or that I feel they should feel. So I just limit my activity. Do you ever have that when you see somebody do something stupid and you feel embarrassed for them? They obviously don't care. But you're like, ooh, if that
I used to, but not anymore. Because I don't have that lens anymore.
Well, this is that Catholic maybe.
Yeah, I think it is. Because I for the record, I was Catholic, so I'm a confirmed Catholic, a Christian Catholic, all that stuff, confirmation. But I am not Catholic, so I definitely get that. I think I'm just being healed from being Catholic this year. No offense. Yeah, I know you hate when I say heal.
I have no idea where we started with how we got here in this conversation.
This is good. This is an insight. You're feeling embarrassed for yourself already. Oh, you're so pretty. Oh my God. Look at me. Aww. So gorgeous. I cannot.
You're ridiculous.
You are. Yeah, see those bright eyes. Come on.
That's like 4 cups of coffee.
Hey, I wish I could have coffee, but I'd be so paranoid. I think I'm going to try CBD because I need something. Coffee's not doing it. And I mean, alcohol, like nothing's doing everything.
I'm talking about waking someone up. Why are you talking about CBD and alcohol? And that stuff puts me to sleep. I need that energy.
No, yeah, for me, I'm too high energy. And so when I have coffee, my heart starts pounding. And so then I think I'm having a heart attack. My head hurts, my mouth gets really dry, I get dehydrated. And then the worst part is poops. I gotta go to that.
Oh, the coffee poops. Yeah.
So yeah, I
We're
don't
literally
mess with
talking
coffee.
about poop right now. I don't I don't know where this conversation is going.
Yeah, but that's what it is, shooting the shit, right? Talking about life. So yeah, so that's why I can't mess with coffee. I feel like I need some CBD or something to relax me.
Hmm.
I haven't tried it, so.
Okay. My sister-in-law was telling me that I should try CBD, like the topical like ointments and stuff, because we have a lot of arthritis. I sound so old. We have a lot of arthritis in my family,
Mhm.
and I'm starting to get the stiffness. And so she said, and I use my hands a lot, typing, and I'm a crafter, so I do a lot
Yes.
of crocheting and gluing of things and cutting of things and painting and sanding and all kinds of stuff. So my hands are like really starting to seize up on me. So she said
Aw.
CBD oil.
I just want some CBD droplets,
Mm,
just for
okay.
to calm me down. So some decaf coffee. Even decaf coffee makes me crazy.
Well, there's still a little bit of caffeine in it.
Yeah,
It
I'm
might be
very
mental also. You might be psyching yourself up about some coffee. Not just
nah, definitely unless yeah, I don't know how it would be mental the way that it does me in the bathroom. Ooh, Lord, yeah, yeah, ha, ha.
So do you blog?
No, I always say I want to vlog, but then I don't, and
Mm.
so it's cool. I feel guilty. Like I deleted. We talked about this, but whatever. I deleted all of my old social media when I was younger, and I kind of wish I didn't, so I can look back and see like where I was and stuff, and reflect and see the growth in life. What about you? Do you blog?
No. I used to. I remember having a Zanga account way back in the day. And then just writing blogs on blog entries on like MySpace or
Mm-hmm.
like that type of stuff. I'd like to start.
Tumblr? Did you ever get on Tumblr?
No, I never.
I tried. I didn't really know what it was.
Yeah. Oh, actually, I think I did start. I think I had I think I have an account for everything pretty much, but I haven't blogged or written in a while. But I do consider myself to be a writer, so I feel like I need an outlet. So that's something I might be looking towards this year. Start blogging. Maybe I'll blog for this podcast and
Mm-hmm.
see where that goes. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I like writing,
Yeah, you're
journaling.
a great writer.
Thank you. See, I learned when you get a compliment, you say thank you and keep it rolling.
Yeah, you told me that. You used to tell me that, remember?
Yeah, I need to follow my own advice instead of
Yeah.
no, stop.
Because it's like, yeah, no, you just say thank you and keep it moving. That's what you used to tell me. Does your mom tell you that or something? Because it's like
No,
almost exactly the same.
someone told me that
Yeah.
somewhere along the line. Probably a friend who was tired of me being like, every time they said something nice to me.
Yeah. I know. I used to want to punch you, really. I'd be like, this beautiful girl, she don't know how beautiful she is. This
You wanted to punch me.
Yeah, I was like, pop, pop, pop that some sense into your head.
Oh, you probably should have. Would have got me out of some funky situations a lot earlier than
Like we said, with the broken road. Gotta bless that broken road, girl.
Okay, Rascal Flats. Do you listen to country music?
I listen to everything. I listen to whatever I like. Like I said earlier, I'm an energy person, so I just go by like what I feel. The music hits my soul in a certain way. That's all that matters. So I know this isn't the thing, but I'm curious. Do you have any kind of goals or anything for next year?
I do. I do have this is okay, so resolutions. Nobody ever keeps their resolutions or whatever, but I do every year. My husband and I are a lot of people go, oh, when they hear all the weird stuff we do, but he really is like my best friend. So we do stuff like year planning. So in the beginning of the year, we always set goals that we do individual goals just so we're accountable to each other. And then we do set like family goals and like relationship goals and stuff like that. Why are you
Relationship
smiling?
goals.
Like, I feel like a lot of people probably do this. So I don't know why everybody reacts that way to us, but for me,
I don't do it in such a structured way.
we're very structured. We have meetings. He and I have meetings to discuss our budget and to
That's
discuss
cute.
trips and what we're going to do on the weekends, and we plan things out. I'm a planner. So, but for the year, I've really been thinking about what I could do personally. I feel like a lot of my life recently has been focused on other people, my children. I've either been pregnant or breastfeeding or wiping a butt or something. So this year is about taking my body and my time back, and focusing some of that energy on myself. I've been staying at home with the kids, so I'm looking for a way to get back into working, feeling productive, contributing in a way that I feel is more meaningful for my self-growth. I also know that I'm a creative person, and I think I'm just realizing that because I went the lawyer path and corporate path, and I think I'm more creative. And so there's a lot of different things that we're doing. We're doing a lot of renovations on the house. Interior design is important.
Ooh.
I also want to have a writing outlet, like we talked about, blogging, and just finding something I'm passionate about, and hopefully being able to turn that into a career, or, just some kind of something.
Wow.
Oh, wow. What do you mean, wow?
Lofty goals. I love it.
Lofty goals just to find myself.
Yeah, not easy. Not easy.
But yeah, so we haven't done our family couple goals or whatever, but there's always a fitness goal. There's always a reading goal because we like to read. So, X number of books or whatever. And then we plan a trip, and then X amount of money we want to save for the year. So that's just how we roll. That's how we roll.
That's awesome. I love it. I don't really have any. Actually, you said most of the things I'm doing too, like planning on doing at least. Just taking ownership of my life and body, and realizing that it's a temple, and just taking better care of it. It's like you don't think about it and the things we do to our body. I was just thinking about that. I was like, if I had a kid, I wouldn't let my kid do that. But I'm sitting here, just abusing it, so much. So
what does that mean to you? What types of things are you looking to do to take better care of your body?
So I'm taking care of the body and the mind. So, and I think it's connected. So just exercise, obviously. And
what do you do for exercise?
Just yoga and getting a personal trainer to kind of help me get toned, because I really don't know how to do the strength part. So just trying to get toned up. And then after that, just trying to focus on my mental health and just figuring out who I am, like we said earlier, and just trying to figure out what my goals are, and then kind of evaluating like everything. Like I'm questioning everything. I'm pretty much starting from scratch.
Welcome to midlife crisis.
Yeah. It's like, what the hell? So I'm questioning everything. I'm starting from scratch. I feel like I've been lied to my whole life, and I lied to myself my whole life. So I am excited to try to figure this out. Been having some breakthroughs, and just, it's like being accountable to yourself and to others, but also reflecting and giving yourself grace and allowing yourself to grow and learn from the past and not dwelling in it, and just moving forward, trying to be more mindful. So meditation, and in line with that, I'm going to not stop drinking, but I want to significantly.
Can't do that.
Yeah, won't do that. Because I like the taste of wine. I like the taste of wine, Prosecco, just like, but it won't be like it's every day like it feels like it is now. It'll be a couple times a month, or maybe on the weekends, here or there. And I feel like that's an important part. And so hopefully all of those things together will help me to, become the cougar I want to be.
Cougar.
Yeah, in 2021. Cougarville.
Hey, on the prowl.
Hungry like the wolf.
I cannot.
All right. I guess on that note, we'll see you next time.
All right, girl. Bye.
Bye.
Hey, thanks for catching this episode of Two Girls Shooting the Shit with Em and Mo. New episodes drop weekly. Make sure to subscribe wherever you get your podcasts.